Hi, I'm Ava Berardi.
And I'm Kylie Shelley, and this is your Nauset News lineup.
Here are this week's announcements. Yearbooks are available, but time is running out. Yearbook students will be selling yearbooks in the cafeteria on B-Day lunches. Seniors will receive their yearbooks at the senior banquet on the 7th, while underclassmen will receive their yearbooks during lunches the 10th and 11th. For anyone interested in joining a club next year, go to the Daily Bulletin on the high school website to get involved. For everyone, except the seniors, of course, 17th through the 21st are final exams, with A1 and A2 starting on the 17th, the 18th, A3 and A4, 19th, B1 and B2, and on the 20th, B3. And lastly, on the 21st, there are makeups. And now on to your lineup.
Your top story, Father's Day, will be reported by Thomas Schultz and Sam Cipro. The High Five Student of the Week, Henry Watson, with Doug Bizzaio. Sports reported by Ethan Boyle. The Health Tip on Water Safety with Artie O'Neill and Doug Bizzaio. The College Notebook with Jordan Auer. Student Council by Isabel Merle. Your Special Report, Summer Jobs with Jordan Auer and Isabel Merle. Your Talent Search with Ethan Boyle. Around the World with Ava Berardi. And finally, Things to Do with Sam Cipro and Thomas Schultz. Thank you for listening. I'm Kylie Shelley.
And I'm Ava Berardi.
And now on to your top story.
Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz, and I'm here today with your top story. Today I will be focusing on a day where we celebrate one of our parents, and that day is Father's Day. It's a day where we all do something special for the man who helped raise us, care for us, and help us. It takes place on June 16th this year. It's a day that makes him feel special, and makes him feel like he matters in his child's life. Father's Day is one of the best days to spend time with him. It's a great time to bond with him. You can partake in sports, you can go out to lunch, go mini golfing, or just go fishing in a nice calm lake. My father enjoys archery. We go to archery shoots every Sunday. It's a great day to spend time with him. Now we're going to ask others what they will be doing for their father on Father's Day. Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz. I'm here with Isabel Merle and Jordan Auer. So tell me, what do your dads do for a living?
My dad's a shell fisherman.
And my dad's a fisherman who fishes out of Chatham.
Nice. Do any of you have special plans for your Father's Day?
I'm not exactly sure yet because the schedule is kind of iffy. We're not sure if he's going to be home, but probably we usually do something with my whole family. It's probably like a barbecue or something like that.
The same for my family because you can't really plan when they're going to go fishing depending on weather. But if he is home, we'll probably go out to dinner.
All right. What makes your dad special?
He's super hardworking and he kind of does everything for his family. He's also a very funny guy. So.
Yeah, my dad is also very hardworking. He's always there for me. And he and I just have a super close relationship.
How do you like to spend time with him?
When he's home, we usually do stuff like walking the dogs together. We go to Hyannis and stuff a lot, stuff like that.
Every summer, me and my dad like to go to a concert at the Melody Tent, and then during the spring and winter, we have a cabin in New York, and we usually go there for a few weekends.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz. I'm here with Isabel Cook.
Hi.
So tell me, what does your dad do for a living?
He does concrete and masonry.
Do you have any special plans for Father's Day this year?
I'm probably going to go to lunch with him.
Where do you think you'll go?
Probably like PJ's. Lovely.
What makes your dad special?
He's funny, and he can be nice sometimes.
How do you like to spend time with him?
I go to his house for dinner because I don't see him often.
Oh. Well, thank you for your time.
Of course. Thank you.
Hello, I'm here with Ava Berardi. So tell me, what does your dad do?
My dad runs a lantern shop in Orleans.
Not really?
Yeah.
Do you ever go in there and help him?
I do. Sometimes I go in there and I bend metal for him and help make the lanterns.
Really?
Yeah.
So, do you have any special plans for Father's Day this year?
Really, honestly, I just plan to let him sleep in. He doesn't get that a lot. You know, he's a very busy man.
What makes your dad special?
He just makes me laugh, and I really love him. And I guess that's it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, Ava.
Thank you, Thomas.
Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz, and I'm here with Artie O'Neill. So tell me, what does your dad do for a living?
My dad is a carpenter. He's self-employed. He has his own business.
Do you have any special plans set for Father's Day this year?
Not yet. I might make him breakfast maybe. He doesn't really like to go out or anything. He doesn't like the glamour of it.
What makes your dad special?
He's very caring. He helps me out a lot. He's taught me a lot of skills, a lot of like his trade he's taught me, which is helpful. He's also helped to he teaches me to drive, teaches me how to like fix cars and stuff like that. So yeah.
How do you like to spend time with him?
He comes to a lot of my soccer games, and now that I can drive out my permit, we just drive around a lot because I'm not on my phone or anything. It's good one-on-one time.
Well, thank you for your time, Artie.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz, and I'm here with Doug Bizzaio. So tell me, what does your dad do for a living?
My dad's a stockbroker and a real estate agent here on the Cape.
Do you have any special plans for Father's Day this year?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go fishing with my dad so we can bond and spend some time. We haven't been able to spend much time together this past month, but I think it's gonna be fun.
What makes your dad special?
Well, he's an interesting guy. He's really funny and he's lax, or like he's really chill about most things, but he's also like a great guy, and I just like the way he presents himself. He has like a not caring attitude, which is fine because he's still my dad. I love him.
How do you like to spend time with him?
I don't know. We watch a lot of movies together, and we do go out sometimes. We play a lot of like sports, like basketball, tennis. We used to play baseball. So yeah, that's mostly the ways I like bond with him.
I'm Thomas Schultz, saying Happy Father's Day, and this has been your top story.
Hi, this is Ethan Boyle with this week's sports. Baseball. On Saturday, June 1st, the baseball team took on Holliston for the last game of their season, crushing them 17-3. Nauset finished off the season 9-11 with that last victory on senior night. Senior Christian Beer pitched 6 strong innings. Stephen Kalnick hit 3 for 5, while Mac LaBarge hit 2 for 5, same for Hunter Idleback. And now for track and field. Nauset competed at the All-State meet at Westfield State, Saturday, June 1st. Nauset sophomore Monique Malcolm finished behind Amesbury Caroline Schissel in the 100-meter dash with times of 11.93 seconds and 12.27 seconds. Also for Nauset, Sophie Christopher was 11th in the 400-meter hurdles. Junior Abby Farrell was 16th in the 2-mile, and Izzy Nobley was 14th in the 800. Senior Matthew Cahill finished 19th in the high jump. In boys tennis, this has been the best season to date. The boys won the ACL League and earned the 3rd seed in the South. Top singles players was Ben Garside, while 2 groups of doubles players impressed all season. Austin Hirschberger and Robbie Wright, and Caleb Caldwell and Tesfu Kurse McMillan. Congrats to Coach Mr. Gutman for a great season. This has been Ethan Boya with this week's sports.
Hello, I'm Jordan Auer back with this week's College Notebook. Today we'll be taking a look at schools in New Hampshire. To start off, the University of New Hampshire is a great option for students looking to go to a large school. With a total of over 12,500 undergraduates, this school is best known for its business school, sciences, engineering, and psychology majors. This university has an 18-to-1 student-to-staff ratio, allowing for students' academic experience to be personalized for each student. Aside from academics, UNH has a Division I athletic teams and is best known for the basketball and soccer programs. In addition to this, UNH has a variety of extracurricular activities and is in a great location for people who enjoy spending time outdoors to go hiking and skiing. On the UNH campus, there's a train station that brings students into Boston so they can go shopping or spend a weekend in the city. Or if you're from the Cape, you can go home for the weekend. Another great school in New Hampshire is St. Anselm's College, located in Manchester, New Hampshire. St. Anselm is a private liberal arts college with a 76% acceptance rate. They are best known for their majors in sciences, nursing, economics, and education. This school is also known for their sports and are a Division III school and are best known for their field hockey team. Off campus, students have the opportunity to go skiing, visit museums, and go shopping. It is also the third oldest Catholic school in New England. Thank you for watching this week's College Notebook. I'm Jordan Auer, and I hope you have a great weekend and summer.
Hi, I'm Sam Cipro,
And I'm Thomas Schultz.
and we're here with your things to do. So today, we're going to be starting off with movies, do something a little different. First movie I'm here to talk about is Aladdin. Even though it did not live up to the hype of the movie and was not rated as highly as its cartoon counterpart, it made about $212 million globally. So some respect has to go to the actors and directors for trying to make this iconic story and Disney movie and change it. All around, the reviews have been good, especially since it's going up against a giant of its former cartoon movie. Everyone was a little worried about Will Smith and his portrayal as Robin Williams' original character, the genie, but I feel like Will Smith has done a decent job for the shoes he's had to fill.
A quick question. Have you ever seen the original Aladdin movie?
The Disney one, the 1992 one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was really good. Definitely Robin Williams put some pizzazz in there that can't be really captured in movies nowadays since he's gone. Next movie I'm here to talk about is Rocket Man. It came out Friday, May 31st. It's following the story and life of Elton John. But it's also made by the same person who did Bohemian Rhapsody. So I'm guessing there's like a connection of rock love. Following Elton John very closely through his whole life, even his drug use, and him being gay. So this movie is rated R, and it's reviewed as 7.7 out of 10. Definitely a watch if you love biographies and if you appreciated Bohemian Rhapsody. Finally, this also came out Friday. The movie I've been excited for all year, this has been my top movie, was Godzilla King of the Monsters. I watched it. I didn't agree with the rating of 49% on Rotten Tomatoes that the critics gave, but I do agree with the audience rating, which was 89%. So you can see that more people appreciated it when they're not being paid to sit down and watch it. It was straight action. The story was unique. It played off of the tragedy of the main characters and the loss of their child due to the Godzilla attacks. But it was definitely a great movie, definitely played off of the sequel, made a good movie better. Definitely would recommend if you just enjoy carnage and beauty, because the scenes were completely beautiful. It was real art. The scenes were each uniquely designed to portray a certain emotion, and I think it did a very good job. This has been Sam Cipro with the movies, and on to Thomas.
Hello, I'm Thomas Schultz, and I'm here today with things to do on the Cape. Summer will soon be upon us. With school being out soon, our whole news team is here today with our final episode of Nauset News. Since summertime is almost here, it's time to break out your bathing suits and hit the beaches. Although the beaches are not exactly what I want to talk about here. There are plenty of ice cream and mini golf places that are now open for the summer. The first mini golf place I would like to mention is called Cape Escape Adventure Golf, located in Orleans. The place is open 7 days a week, on Mondays through Thursdays. They are open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Friday. On Fridays and Saturdays, they are open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. As for another one of my favorite mini golf places, Arnold's Lobster and Clam Bar is open for the summer. And it has a mini golf course as well. So why not try your luck there at their golf course?
Have you ever played on their golf course? Because I haven't.
Oh yeah, I love that place.
Really? Is it nice? Because I haven't been on it, so I was just wondering, I need an opinion on it.
Almost as much as I love Cape Escape Adventure Golf.
All right, so that must mean it's good.
Yeah. So why not try your luck there on their golf course? Either it's before or after having a delicious meal there. And let's not forget about their ice cream stand, with many great flavors of ice cream and sorbet. Speaking of that, let's talk ice cream. One of my favorite places to go for ice cream is the Ice Cream Cafe, located in Orleans, right in between the Lost Dog Pub and the Cottage Street Bakery. The Ice Cream Cafe is open 7 days a week, on Sundays through Thursdays, from 12 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And it's open from 12 p.m. To 10 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. My other favorite place is the Local Scoop, located near Stop and Shop in Orleans. It's open from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And they are open from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. It's closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, unfortunately. It's a place where you can mix some of your favorite ice cream flavors and make them into your own creative flavor. That's all I have to say. I'm Thomas Schultz.
And I'm Sam Cipro.
And this has been your Things to Do.
Hello, I'm Isabel Merle here with this week's Student Council update. Nearing the end of the year, the Council is planning on hosting their final Faculty Friday on Thursday, June 14th. The event will be summer-themed. The Council will also be holding elections June 11th for President, Vice President, Secretary, Faculty Liaison, Historian, and Delegates. A reminder that class elections will be June 7th during school. The Council is also planning to have a summer meeting to plan out the next year. The date is to be determined. Looking forward, Council members are continuing to work on their Book of Excellence for next year and hope to be recognized at the annual MASC conference in March. I'd like to recognize all of the Council's Executive Board this year. Avery Burns as Historian, Margaret Bragdon as Faculty Liaison, Hallie Redman as Secretary, myself as Vice President, and Jordan Auer as President. Thank you everyone for all the hard work this year. Additionally, I'd like to thank the Council's advisors, Mrs. Tupper and Ms. Kimmick. I'd like to say a special thank you to Ms. Kimmick, as this was her last year as Student Council Advisor. You'll be greatly missed next year, but we really appreciate all you have done for the Council in your many years as advisor. I'm Isabel Merle, thanks, and have a great summer.
Hi, I'm Eva Brady, here with your Around the World report. Last Thursday, Austria appointed its first female chancellor, Brigitte Berlin, as a placeholder until they hold that year's election. Previously, Sebastian Kurz became Austria's first chancellor to be thrown out because of a corruption scandal, causing the last government to crumble. Berlin has held many prestigious positions in government and wishes to seek the trust of the Austrian people, so we wish her the best of luck. On June 10th, President Donald Trump will enforce tariffs of 5% on Mexican goods in response to illegal immigrants coming to the U.S. Trump has stated that tariffs will only increase until the immigrants stop. U.S. President Donald Trump's threats to slap tariffs on Mexico may cause relations between the two neighbors of Canada and Mexico to spiral out of control, says Bruce Heyman, a former ambassador to Canada. All previous times we've used tariffs have been trade issues. He's now weaponized the tariffs to use them for other things other than trade. Now that's immigration, Heyman said. What could come next? Also, given Trump's unpredictability, it has been difficult for Canada and Mexico to come to an agreement with the U.S. In other news, this previous Thursday, two people have been rescued off the coast of New Jersey. One man and one woman capsized in their 55-foot sailboat traveling all the way from the Bahamas heading to New York. They ended up 65 miles off the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. The Coast Guard came by helicopter to pick them up. Luckily, there were no major injuries, but they did end up with hypothermia. This has been your Around the World. I'm Eva Brady. Thank you for watching.
Hello, my name is Doug Bazile, and this is Henry Watson with the High Five Student of the Week. Henry was nominated by his club soccer coach, Mr. LeBranch, to be this week's High Five Student. Over the Memorial Day weekend, Henry was a top contributor on the Liverpool United team that participated in the New England Soccer Classic. Over 240 teams participated. Henry's team won the overall trophy for the U16 boys division. So Henry, what position do you play?
I'm a goalkeeper.
How many games did you guys play this weekend?
We played 4 games.
What was the hardest game in the tournament?
We played a yellow team that was very good on the ball, and they scored lots of goals on me.
Really? How many goals did they score?
None.
Okay. Who else really helped with the tournament?
My center backs, Ethan Boyle and Kellen Warren, did a great job allowing the other team to not shoot on me.
Do you like the turf or the grass better?
I like the grass more because I don't get as many turf burns.
Well, thank you for coming out here today, Henry. This is Henry Watson. I'm Doug and Artie with the High Five Student of the Week.
Hi, I'm Ethan Boyle with this week's Talent Search. Right now I have Hayden Trudell, who is in Mr. Hoyt's woodshop class. He has turned into a talented woodworker, and today he'll be talking about his wooden bowl he has made. Hayden, I have some questions for you about this fancy bowl.
Okay.
Are there different sizes of the bowl you can make based on scale?
Yeah, I mean, the bigger the bowl is, the more shaping you can do, and the smaller it is, you can't do as much, so the bigger the bowl, usually the better.
What machinery do you use to make the bowl?
I use a lathe.
What is a lathe?
A lathe is basically you put a piece of wood on it, it spins, and you shape it.
Nice. How long would it take to make a nice piece like this?
Usually it takes me 2 or 3 classes.
So, how long, like hours-wise?
Probably 3 to 4 hours.
Nice. What else have you made in this class?
Mostly bowls, but I've made a couple boxes and a few hammers.
And what is that?
I've also made a picture frame with an American flag within it.
What tools do you use to shape the bowl?
Use a bowl gouge, which does most of the shaping, and then also scrapers even it out at the end to make it non-bumpy.
What was your favorite part about making the bowl?
Probably the creativity of it, because I just get to choose what I'm doing as I go.
Alright. Thank you. This has been Ethan Boyle with
Hayden Trudell
for this week's Talent Search.
Hello everyone, I'm Artie O'Neill
And I'm Doug Bizarro.
with the health tip of the week.
This week we'll be talking about beach hazards and water safety. This summer is sure to be a blast. Make sure to apply appropriate amounts of sunscreen to areas in need, especially the neck, back, and face, as no one wants to get sun blisters and cancerous dots all over their body. Speaking of heat stroke can be caused by dehydration. One common way people get dehydrated is by not bringing or drinking water during their tenure at the beach. If you feel dehydrated, get out of the water immediately and leave to get some shade and water on the mainland. Another way to prevent injury and even drowning is bringing proper life-saving devices onto any sort of paddleboard or boat on the water. In case of emergency or an accident, having life-saving devices like life vests and life preservers are always recommended when going out on long voyages or even lengthy tenures into the pond.
Signs are put all over beaches, for good reason, to warn about many safety hazards. These include numerous warnings about currents and the dangers of them. If not aware of them, currents can easily sweep you away into the ocean and stop you from swimming to the shore. When caught in one of these rip currents, swim parallel to the beach until out of the trap. Also, watch out for steep drop-offs in the water. These drop-offs can come out of nowhere and can take you by surprise. A good way to avoid getting into trouble while in the water is to always swim close to a lifeguard.
Man, you know what I would like to do this weekend, Artie?
What?
I'd like to go tubing. You want to come with me?
Yeah, sure, that sounds great. I'll remember to bring life jackets because I know you won't.
Yeah, you're right. I always do forget those. And life jackets can easily save your life when in need.
They can. This has been your health tip of the week. I'm Artie O'Neill.
And I'm Doug Bizarro.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Isabel Merle here with this week's special report. Cape Cod is best known for its local businesses, and many of our Nauset students work at these businesses. Today we'll be going around campus talking to some of these students. Let's go talk to some students. So I'm here with Camille. Camille, where are you working this summer?
I'm working at Ice Cream Cafe in Orleans.
So I'm here with Sam. Sam, where are you working this summer?
I'm working at the Hot Chocolate Sparrow.
school. How long have you been working?
I'm working there since freshman year.
And what do you do there?
I used to work over in the cafe, but this summer I'm moving over to the candy counter.
Very nice. So I'm here with Tony. Tony, where are you working this summer?
Working at Nauset Fish Market.
How long have you been working there?
This is my 4th summer.
And what do you do?
I'm gonna just weigh and cut some fish, help the customers.
So I'm here with Hannah. Hannah, where are you working this summer?
The Papanesset Inn.
How long have you been working?
A couple months.
Cool. I'm here with Sarah. Sarah, where are you working this summer?
I work at Captain Frosty's in Dennis.
And what do you do there?
I work out front, so I give the food to everyone and take orders and do ice cream.
And how long have you been working there?
This is my 3rd year, and I work like about 5 days a week there in the summer.
Cool. I'm here with Ruby. Ruby, where are you working this summer?
I'm working at Pyramid Circus Camp.
So this has been your special report. I'll be working at PJ's in Wellfleet this summer. Thanks and have a great summer.